Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Settle Down. I'm very excited to be speaking to you guys today in this video. Going to be a short little life update, I guess. What's working in my life, what's not working, what can you get from it? I don't know. Some inspiration, what not to do, what to do, what I'm testing in my life. Just a whole lot of just talking about myself, which, whatever. Anywho, that was the shortest little intro ever, but let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay. So, me and my brother, Roman, we have been in the works of creating an at home gym type of situation in one of the rooms in our house. And we've already got the big mirror down pat. He just bought the bench, a workout bench, and I just got the weights for it. So, all of that is just slowly coming together, and we're going to lift some weights and we're gonna get strong. Okay. I also ordered something else on top of the weights, which I'll get into in a second. Who needs a gym membership when you have gym at home? I guess is what I'm trying to say. One of my goals for 2026 was to start lifting. First, you got to gain weight, and that's been very hard for me since I got my gallbladder removed and did a whole kind of diet change. And when I stopped drinking, I'm over 2 years sober, I stopped drinking and lost a lot of weight. It was just drinking weight. And now it's just a journey of gaining weight and then building muscle, getting my protein, hitting my protein goal every day. Been doing pretty good at that. But the weight gain part is a little bit hard. And, but we're trying. We'll see if I'm just going to go ahead and start lifting, and see from there. And I highly recommend challenging yourself and, pick a body goal that you want to work on, push yourself. It's really healthy to lift weights. It relieves a lot of stress and you feel great afterwards. So we are creating a little space, safe space at the house where we can just have no excuses, walk right in there and go ahead and lift some weights. So that's exciting. And the thing that I ordered on top of these weights, just to make working out a little bit more fun. Okay. Some calisthenics, if you will. I ordered a stripper pole for my room. And hear me out. Okay. No, I am not training to become a stripper. That is not really a plan of mine. If that was the case, I would go ahead and drop out of school and I wouldn't give myself 6 more years of college to do. I'm still in college and I'm not going to become a stripper, okay? People are calling me weird for wanting a stripper pole in my room. Let me just say my room is a decent size. I don't use the ceiling fan. Why not replace it with a stripper pole? Learn how to do some pole dancing. It's really good exercise. If you watch people pole dancing, okay, real competitive, like the pole dance sport, okay, you realize it takes a lot of strength, a lot of core strength, arms, upper body strength to keep yourself up there spinning on that pole. Okay, calisthenics. And I'm really interested in that. And I feel like with the combination of the workout bench, the free weights, and then the pole in my room, cannot wait to show you guys the progress. I will say this is another active hobby that I'm adding on to a great list of things that I have in my life. This is a fun one. I have each of my lamps. I don't use the light anyways either. So that whole light slash fan situation is coming down because all I use is lights in my room. Lamps, my bad. And they're all connected to my phone. I can make them whatever color I want. I have a giant mirror, okay, leaned up against the wall. So my room is going to look like a pole dance studio, and I'm so excited for it. It's going to fit perfectly in the room, and it's going to be fun to learn all these cool tricks. So I'm excited for it. It's going to come next week, and we'll see what kind of things I can get down on that pole, baby. I also want to talk about this scary situation that's happening in the world today. This little parasite breakout thing, more prominent in like Michigan up there, whatever. It doesn't even matter where it's at because it's all over the country now. It's called cyclosporiasis, okay? Explosive stomach issues, right? And it's a parasite found in apparently shredded lettuce coming out of Mexico or something like that, and it causes severe stomach issues for you could get it for a month. You could have this parasite for like a month. I don't know. It's going around. If you haven't heard about it already, please just be cautious, I guess. I don't know. I eat very clean, okay? Therefore, a lot of the things they're telling us to stay away from are the things that I eat. People are like, thank God I eat unhealthy. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm just trying to adjust to this news of this parasite. Really don't want it. I am a baby when I have stomach issues. I already got my gallbladder taken out. I don't know how, you know what I mean? Let's just be cautious. I'm not going to try to be super paranoid about it, but really nervous about it, but whatever. I also wanted to mention that there was a period of time, okay, I was really active on TikTok. I would make TikToks about my reading journey and my journaling stuff and whatever, and I would love to do that more, except for my giant reading slump that I'm in. I'm not sure what's going on there. I genuinely have not read a book in like 3 months. Sue me. But honestly, I feel a little bit at peace knowing that I'm listening to myself and I'm not forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do. I really feel like I have been slacking making TikToks because I finally got into what the creator fund or whatever, and I don't know. I was like, okay, yes, like I'm going to create an online presence on TikTok and get that ball rolling. But to be completely honest, I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself. I have a lot on my plate. And so yeah, I just wanted to okay, so the computer just went off. It's fine. Ignore that. But I don't know. I guess I just wanted to get that off my chest that I'm really not putting pressure on myself. I feel like I did really well with consistency on TikTok for a while. Yeah. But anyways, I don't I don't know. I don't feel the need to really force myself to make those little TikToks about it. And it helped people. There's still one video going viral right now, and I keep getting notifications for it. It's helping people, and people enjoy that kind of content, as do I, specifically the journaling stuff. And I would love to make more of that content, but you guys, I there's nothing really new in my life when it comes to that. I journal every day, whether it be one sentence or a paragraph or I'm ranting, whatever. It's part of my life, and I love to journal. There's only so much I can speak about journaling. So anyways, I don't want to get too much into that, but I just feel like I want to talk about like my thoughts on my online presence for a second. I just feel like I don't really care much about how many people's watching or liking or following. I think I just care about, am I reaching someone at least? You know, it would be amazing if you're watching this to subscribe so I know how many people I'm reaching. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, like doing this YouTube is like the most thing I'm consistent with. I'm not even consistent really on TikTok, mainly just to promote this. And then I'm making like a thirst trap here and there on TikTok or some kind of TikTok trend, which I love. If I'm feeling myself, I'll post it. But whatever, that's besides the point. I've been really disciplined with YouTube. This is the 13th week in a row that I have posted, made a video, edited, and posted. And I just really feel like that is teaching me a lot of discipline. And it's more of like, it's not more of like an end goal of like, I'm trying to reach a million subscribers. It's more of how can I keep up with this? How can I be consistent? And it's just a journey of me trusting myself again. And so far, I'm really, proving myself that I can do it. I can be consistent. I can sit down and create a video and be vulnerable. It's teaching me a lot of things, honestly, being consistent with YouTube and sitting and talking for like 30 minutes straight. It's really taught me a lot of things about myself and has become a sort of therapy thing for me. And so I just wanted to say, like, that's mainly what my online presence is for, documenting my life and um, not really caring about numbers necessarily, just more of my own discipline and my own goals that I want to set for myself. Discipline is extremely important to have in this life. And so far, I'm doing pretty good at this YouTube thing as far as posting once a week. So, yeah, I just, people are like, challenge yourself. If you feel stuck, challenge yourself and do something that can work towards or whatever. For me, it's posting a video once a week, and I've been doing pretty well at that. So, yeah, I don't really have any big goals for my YouTube. I'm just doing it to teach myself discipline. And I'm repeating myself, aren't I? Anywho. So yeah, what's working in my life? What's not working? What am I testing? Let's start with what is working in my life. And hopefully some of these things inspire you guys because this is what's working in my life. So as a basically a full-time college student, I'm working all the time and I create work-life balance for myself. So take that as you will. And here we go. What's working? Planning my weeks. Let me just say, the way that I set up my week every single week is so amazing and it's just been working for me. I'll write down, I can't, it's so hard to show you, but I take a blank notebook and I write Monday because I start my weeks. Personally, my weeks start on a Monday. So I write Monday through Sunday and I write what I have to do each day. Planning my week out plus Google Calendar, that's working for me. That's working for me, and I know what I need to do each day of the week. And then I have a little this week section, and I just put down what I need to do that week, but not give it a specific day yet, whatever. So, yeah, that's been really working for me. Also, doing my homework all in one sitting. Okay, I'll wake up at, 8 a.m. and I will just work on it until sometimes it'll go till 3 p.m. Sometimes I'll be done at noon. And then guess what? When you're done at noon and you have the day off, you got the whole day to do whatever you want to do and you're still educated, baby. So, yeah, that's been working for me. I love to do my homework in one sitting. I don't like to be, rushing to submit an assignment at 11 o'clock at night. That's just not me. That will never be me. I was always the type of person in high school where I came home from school and I did my homework right away so that I can go and play with my friends. I was always a work hard, play hard kind of person, and that carried into my adulthood and my college life. So that works for me. I have been doing this ever since I got sober, waking up 2 hours before my shift in the morning. So I work mornings. I'll wake up 2 hours before I have to clock in, baby. And that's been working for me. It helps me wake up slow if I need to wake up slow. And it lets me have time to get ready and feel good. And it allows me to journal a little bit or definitely gives me time for breakfast, listen to music, get hyped up, start my day right. So I be waking up 2 hours before I have to show up to work. And even when I'm off, I still wake up early because that's just my body clock. And it's also me trying to get the most out of my days, if you know what I mean. My diet. Like I said, I'm eating clean and that has been working for me. Honestly, Roman, I'm going to put you on blast here real quick. Roman has been inspired by my diet and he's just like overall, okay, let's pick the grilled option over the fried option. So he's just been doing little switches like that. So proud of him. And the other day he was like, you know what? He's like, because I don't have a gallbladder, which is why I started eating clean in the first place. And I stayed eating clean even after I got it out because of how great I felt after each meal. I didn't feel like taking a nap. But Roman was just, he has a gallbladder, but he wanted to try out this diet, whatever, with me. Because making healthier choices is never a bad thing, guys. So one day he was like, you know what? I haven't had a fried chicken sandwich in a while, so I'm going to have one. He ate it, felt like crap right after. So, yeah, the diet has been helping. He's like, yeah, now I know why I made the switch to making healthier diet choices. And I'm like, yes, period. And that's great. The diet has been working. I don't feel like crap after every single meal that I eat. And my energy levels throughout the day have significantly changed. My water intake also, I obviously have this 40-ounce Stanley. I drink 2 of them a day, if not a little bit more, especially with this heat wave. It's so hot. I have over 80 ounces of water almost every day. So water intake, also chugging water right when you wake up, that works. It wakes you right up. And yeah, just hydrate right when you wake up. Guys, these little switches make such a difference. I'm telling you. But it's up to you to decide what you want to do with that information. But night routine, okay, my skincare. A lot of people ask me what my skincare routine is, just, in person and stuff. And I'm just like, to be completely honest, I drink a lot of water. And I think that hydration is key. If you're dehydrated, everything's going to go wrong, right? And don't touch your face. But I also have like my little products I use or whatever. It's mainly just rose water spray and moisturizer, but and cleanser, obviously. I don't know. But my skincare, my nighttime routine's working. No matter how late I stay out somewhere, I always come home and I always wash my face. I would never sleep in my makeup. I do sometimes, okay? There are instances where I sleep in my makeup and that's just that. But I try to make it a point to do my skincare every single night. And that's been working. That's been working. I'm not saying that's preventing breakouts. I still break out. That still happens. But just the whole like having a morning and then having a night, winding down and waking up. Those are very important to be intentional about. Gives you better quality of sleep, and it also gives you a great start to your day. So, sorry, I'm like flying through these. It seems like I'm talking very monotone right now, but I did have a long day. So, we're just going to keep going though, because to be honest, I love talking about this. Anywho, keeping my space clean, that has been working for me. Keep your room clean or your house clean or your apartment or wherever you stay. Keep your space clean and your car. Um, it really does help knowing that your space is clean and you don't live in filth. So every day I will tidy up just to upkeep it. But if you tidy every day, if you put the dirty clothes where the dirty clothes need to be, you fold up the clean clothes and you put the clean clothes away, your space is going to be clean. If you keep up with that, it's not going to feel like you have to deep clean all the time. Just don't let it get to that point. You know what I mean? Just upkeep with it. And that's been working for me. It's keeping me level-headed, if you will. And for example, with laundry, if it's laundry day, I do my laundry when I run out of clothes because I'm an outfit repeater. And number two, if my laundry basket gets full. That's when I know, do your laundry, girl. And I do my laundry, dry it, fold it, and put it away all in one day. That's working. And yeah, it may take probably about 2 hours out of your day, but you're obviously multitasking. You can do other things with it. But folding your clothes the day you wash them and putting them away, it helps. Let's just go into what has not been working for me personally. Going to bed late, obviously I'm going to be the next day. Okay, if I don't get at least 7 hours of sleep, don't talk to me. So yeah, I'll be grumpy. I'll have to wake up and rely on drinking a Celsius or whatever in the morning, and even that sometimes doesn't even help. So going to bed late does not work for me anymore. If you would have asked me 3 years ago, I used to stay up. Oh my God, there's some days I stayed up till 5 a.m. God bless. That was when I had nothing going for me. But now I have a lot going for me. So sleep is definitely a priority in my life. So I don't like going to bed super late anymore. Pushing back appointments. Oh, I will get it done this week. There is one specific appointment I have been pushing back for 3 weeks now because I just need to do it. I just need to shut up and make the phone call. It's not that I'm nervous to make the phone call, but it's just like I'm like, I will do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week. That's not been working. It's not working for me because I still don't make the appointment. Oh, also drinking caffeine way too late. If I'm cracking open a Diet Coke at like 8 p.m., take it away from me because I'm not going to get quality of sleep. I'm not going to get quality sleep. I'm not going to get in deep sleep. But I'm also going to take forever to fall asleep. You know what I mean? I'm going to be hyper off the walls at 10 p.m. What doesn't work is caffeine before bed. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Trying to perfect everything is definitely not working for me. When it comes to school, work, relationships, or anything of the sorts, I feel like I'm trying to be perfect at it. Sometimes it's just like you got to let it roll. Don't think about it too much. Don't overanalyze it. This is your life. Life goes on. Ugh. Stop trying to be perfect at everything. Stop trying to make sure you say all the right things. Just be yourself, girl. Yeah, I definitely have to get over my perfectionism a little bit. Onward. Trying not to overplan myself. Sometimes I do feel like I overplan myself. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I can do these 10 things on my day off. By the time it's my day off, I'm just beat to the ground and I'm like, oh my God, why did I do this to myself? That's not working. It's burning me out. So I am trying to spread out the things that I need to do, like chores and such or whatever, the boring adult stuff. I'm trying to spread that out more throughout the week. I already do my homework all in one day. Let's just spread everything out. Let's not overplan. Overplanning, not working. I want to get into what I'm testing now. Okay. First off, this is a little bit off topic or kind of not in the flow of things, but techno music. Okay. I really have had this such a love-hate relationship with techno. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if you know this or not, but EDM, top tier, love dubstep, rhythm, all of that stuff, raves, EDM music to the core. I have been that girl since I was little. When I was little, my father had these huge 6-foot speakers and would blast, you know, all the EDM on top of like rock and metal, but there were EDM music blasting, shaking the house on a Sunday night, and I had school the next morning. So he raised an amazing woman because let me just say, my music taste, techno and house. I do like house, okay, but I usually like hardcore Skrillex dubstep, techno music. I'm testing it. There are a few. I made a playlist on my Spotify. There's like 5 songs on there right now that I'm like, okay, I can get down with this. Specifically, Kiss Me Again by, I don't know, maybe I'll put a screenshot right here. I don't know. It's called Kiss Me Again. Love that. Never in my life would I think that I'm like playing this song on replay and it's a techno song. Anywho, been testing techno out, been really not really liking it, but really trying it out. I don't know. Techno music has always been a little bit foreign to me because it's usually just the dubstep, Skrillex kind of vibe, but whatever. Yeah, try not to check social media right when I wake up. For some reason, I think it's just kind of like muscle memory a little bit. I just grab my phone and then I'm like turn my alarm off. I'm waking up and then I'm like opening Instagram, seeing that someone's having a gender reveal that's my age and I'm like I don't know why I need to know about this at 7 in the morning. You know what I mean? Let's just start our day with good intentions and just slowly wake up. We don't need to know about cyclopsoriasis or whatever, the parasite. We don't need to know that at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Take my phone away from me. So I'm trying not to check social media right when I wake up. It's just what I'm trying to say. Setting myself one day for the week where I have nothing planned for myself, which, that's a little bit hard considering I am just a busy girl. Okay. Not with like all these fun, crazy plans, but I'm just a busy girl in the sense of I do give myself a lot of things to do that I have to do. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I am trying to set myself one day a week where I legit have nothing to do. And I call it my spontaneous day. So I kind of just get to do whatever I want to do. Some chores have to fall onto that day, but in general, I'm trying to give myself like a rest day / do whatever you want to do that day. And it is helping me create a better work-life balance, I will say. That's really all I had actually. So, I hope you guys, I don't know, got to know me a little bit throughout that as well. What's working, what is not working, life updates. I'm excited about the things that I ordered, some workout equipment and a new little active hobby that I'm working on. So, really excited to update you guys with that. Sorry it's been such a rambly, monotone little episode, but to be completely honest, the video is going to go up and we are disciplined and consistent. And if you are still watching this video, please subscribe so I know that, I've got people on my back for this, whatever. Anyways, yeah, guys, I'm exhausted and I cannot wait to just chill tonight. I'm filming this on a Friday and I'm excited for the weekend, just in the sense of I'm not working. So, and I did all of my homework yesterday. Therefore, I gave myself the weekend to have a weekend. You see how that works? You see how that works? It works, you guys. And if you try anything that I am testing or whatever, just comment down below. Like and subscribe. I'm exhausted. But, anyways, I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your week. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode.